We're going to be talking about Facebook. I got my nice blue shirt on today. It's a Monday. Hope you guys are fired up. And Friday, October 1st, the movie The Social Network is coming out. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Never really got into in-depth video blogging, but here we go. Wearing my Mark Zuckerberg blue shirt because I'm a huge fan, number one. And number two, we're going to see how this movie portrays Mark from the viewpoints of a lot of different people that helped start the platform, the Facebook, and now Facebook. So hopefully you guys like it. I'm really excited to see the movie. Have read the book, The Facebook Effect, is right here. Really one of my favorite books out there about Mark Zuckerberg, about the whole development, design, the investors, seeding, the whole process through Facebook, and ultimately, I learned stuff myself. Like, I had no idea that Microsoft has a 1.6 to 1.9% share of the company, and invested $200 million early on and right before the recession, so that the company actually had cash to withstand the recession. So there's a lot of things that you learn through reading and understanding. But Mark has truly developed something that I think that no one can take away, and that he has a vision beyond a profit line, and he has a vision for the actual user on the platform. And that's why we prefer to use Facebook for most every single one of our campaigns for our clients, because it's such a effective two-way communication vehicle. The guy is 26 years old. Fast forward up to what he's doing today. He just gave away $100 million to New Jersey school system, and I think it's just the start. Now, if you go backwards, you got to look at this really truly as a David and Goliath story. One man with a vision, in flip-flops most of the time, and Adidas shorts, basketball shorts, driven to continue his passion, not thinking about the profit line, not thinking about the big payout. And today, he's able to give his money away at 26 years old. How many CEOs are out there giving $100 million of their money away to help schools that will continue to grow? And ultimately, it's the things that Mark is doing today. Really, I think a lot of people should be envious or look at as truly as, hey, you know what? The young generation truly has people out there that are passionate beyond the dollars and cents. We'll work in our flip-flops, we'll work in a casual environment, but we actually get the work done. And we don't talk about the money, and we don't think about the bottom line. And I think that's why you have Mark Zuckerberg making $2 billion this year in advertising potentially, just from his self-service ads, which is one of his least favorite things to do. But ultimately, at the end of the day, he is able, because of his passion, to scale his business. And he's done it in a fun, comfortable way. But truly, you have to look at him as, like I said, David and Goliath. Early on in his company, a lot of people wanted to buy him out. Viacom, the Murdoch guys down at the own News Corp. You talk about Yahoo. Microsoft, at the highest valuation of the company, wanted to buy the whole company out. But you think hundreds of millions, billions of dollars, and at the end of the day, Mark had a bigger idea and passion to have the vision of the company. If those investors came in, I don't think it would be the same business. And ultimately, that's why, truly, to us, it seems like Mark is the new vision of an entrepreneur for the Y generation, for the people that are, technology savvy, educated, and ultimately driven beyond the bottom line dollars and cents. So when you think about it, they're really fighting against Google now. It's going to be a Facebook versus Google battle. You're going to see, mobile phones released from Facebook. They already got the Android from Google. And ultimately, these two companies will battle in technology, but it's starting from one young 26-year-old now, driven, passionate gentleman to become a huge successful company. But it's all about the work, I think. At the end of the day, to me, it's all about the work. It speaks more than profit line. It speaks more than the revenue that the business is making. It's truly that they actually are developing new platforms. They connect websites. They have 50,000 websites that they connect into using their data through Facebook to connect the website. Ultimately, we have places, we have stories, there's a lot of new things that Facebook's doing, but truly it's the power of the people, keeping it simple. But how Mark succeeded in my eyes is because he did not think about the dollars and cents. And he thought about the big vision. And he didn't let the little pieces of paper and money get in his way, and he was able to now create a huge empire. So, to me, at the end of the day, what I like to take out of this is that ultimately, if you're driven and you're passionate, no matter what your level of education, no matter where you are in the social economic status, if you have an idea and you're passionate about it and you make money with it and you reinvest the money and you don't think about the profits, you will succeed no matter what your business is. And Facebook is a proven example of how to do this in the digital social media world. To me, I think Mark Zuckerberg is the most powerful person in the world. Every president and communities, political communities, groups, activists, all the people of hierarchy of power now have to join his social network to actually get their message out. So when you think about it, they're truly coming to him as the king to place their media and content. So in my eyes, the way Mark Zuckerberg is sitting as basically he's positioned as the most powerful person in the world, and Facebook as the most powerful vehicle and brand in the world in the next 5 to 10 years. I think that will happen, and I think that will continue to happen as far as I can see. Ultimately, at the end of the day, Facebook will never be replaced. There's no way to replace the lines and the verticals that they have actually gotten themselves into and are established into now. And it's like building a railroad. How will you recreate the railroad system? How can you build a whole new railroad? You can't, so you just build a new car. They have the railroad. They have the lines of communication. They have the people. And that's why, to me, Mark Zuckerberg is one of the most brilliant young entrepreneurs out there. I'd love to shake his hand. I'd love to meet him. Our business actually gives him a lot of financial dollars with Facebook ads for some of our clients. And ultimately, at the end of the day, it's the most effective advertising trackability vehicle out there to get your message out and have a two-way conversation. And ultimately, it's because of one young man's vision, sitting in his small dorm room with a couple guys and passionate about an idea and making it happen. Everyone can do that. What are you going to do about actually taking your idea and making it a Mark Zuckerberg idea? This is Travis Huff. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Get the Facebook Effect. It's one of the best books out there. This guy really got down and dirty and deep with Mark himself, and he gives a really good viewpoint, especially now that this movie's coming out. And there might be some bad press out there. Mark, I love you, buddy. If I got your back, bro, if you need anything, T-Huff, let me know. Have a good day. Happy Monday.